Do you know how grasshoppers jump so far? It's all in those big back legs. A grasshopper's hind legs function like miniature catapults. In preparation for a jump, the grasshopper contracts its large leg muscles slowly, bending its hind legs at the knee joint. A special spring-like material in the knee stores all the jump energy. When the grasshopper releases its leg muscles, the spring releases its energy and flings the grasshopper into the air. Hi, and welcome to the Grasshopper 5 example problems. In Grasshopper 5, we're going to look at some combination movements adding the number 6. Let's start this example by adding 8 to the abacus. Next, we want to add 7. That's a straight 10 pair addition. Add 1 and subtract 3. Next, we'll add 3. And now I want to add 6. Well, to add 6 to 8, well, I only have 1 bead available, so that's a 10 pair addition. I add 1 to the next rod left, but now I need to subtract 4 from 8. Well, to subtract 4 from 8, I do that as a 5 pair subtraction. By subtracting 5 and adding 4's 5 pair 1. So let's take another look at that movement. So to add 6 to 8, that's a 10 pair addition. I add 1 to the next rod left, and then I have to subtract 4 from 8 in the form of a 5 pair by subtracting 5 and adding 1. Next, I'll add 4. That's a 5 pair addition. Add 5 and subtract 4's 5 pair 1 for a final answer of 28. Let's try a second example. Here we'll add 5. Now we want to add 6 to 5. Well, I only have 4 beads available, so that's a 10 pair addition. I add 1 to the next rod left. Now I need to subtract 6 is 10 pair 4 from 5. Do that in the form of a 5 pair subtraction by subtracting 5 and adding 4's 5 pair 1. Next, I'll subtract 9. That's a 10 pair subtraction. Subtract 1 from the next rod left and add 9's 10 pair 1. Add 6. And finally, subtract 3 for a final answer of 5. So there you have a couple examples of adding 6 in Grasshopper. Hi, and welcome to the Grasshopper 5 finger movement video. Alright, so in this one we're going to look at adding 6. So I'm going to start by placing 5 on the abacus, and I want to add 6. Well, I only have 4 beads available, so I need to use a 10 pair addition by adding 1 to the next rod left. Then I need to subtract 6's 10 pair 4 from this 5, and I'll do that in the form of a 5 pair. So let's take a look at that movement one more time. So to add 6 to 5, I add 1 to the next rod left and then subtract 4 from the 5 on the target rod in the form of a 5 pair. Let's take a look at another example of 6 plus 6. Again, I would add 1 to the next rod left and then subtract 4 from the 5 on the target rod. So 6 plus 6 is 12. We can keep going and look at 6 plus 7. Well, we add 1 to the next rod left and then subtract 4 from our target rod for an answer of 13. And a final example of 8 plus 6. I would add 1 to the next rod left and then subtract 4 from the target rod in the form of a 5 pair for an answer of 14. So there you have adding 6 in our Grasshopper movement. Good luck with your training. See you next time.